All right, everybody, welcome back to a new and improved episode of Now and Then.
Now and then.
So we got something interesting for today,
But
and
before we get into that,
it's weird.
yeah, we do. We got something that's gonna be kind of cool, man. We ran across these brothers on the internet, or somebody turned me on to these guys, and say, hey, man,
I think it's going to be important because us being the host. It's going to be a little. It's going to be It's a little interesting. It's a little interesting, but hey, man, we're going to try our best to host this thing as we do best, because we will forever be your host. I'm Isaiah, and this is Willie J. So we are here to try and give a little bit of information on what people will call the intricacies of the black man in America or wherever.
Now I will say this, that even though this is going to be different for us, but anyways, what really was happening is, the question is, what is a real man? And I've had this argument many a times with various ladies that have been, in my family and in friends and marriage. And there's always a difference of an opinion, because a woman will tell you, well, you ain't no real man. Well, how you know, and what do you base that on? But here's the deal. They talking some righteous stuff, because they've come up with these concepts on what a man should be based off of their own experiences. So we're just going to look at some of their experiences. And I think the first one that we're going to look at is what?
Well,
what is it here? What you going to call it? It was already got the name on it. So just which one we're going to look at first?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the top left. This top left is called the Recipe for Manhood.
The Recipe for Manhood.
I'm thinking that's what this one. Let me see.
I think it's a recipe
to manhood.
To manhood.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because
technical.
if women are saying, I want a real man,
You got to go in there and turn the audio on.
what are you asking for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because throughout time, it's a moving target of what that looks like. If you go back 500 years, the idea of what a man is completely different than what it is today.
For sure.
So I think there's a cultural moving target. Now, this is my perspective. My personal perspective is there's a difference between a male and a man. If we're talking about from a desirable, like, cultural perspective, I think a male has genitalia, you know what I'm saying? Male parts.
Yeah.
When you come out the womb, they put you in the category.
Right.
Male.
Yeah.
A man, what would be the distinction of the delineation between a man and a boy is that there are some expectations culturally. But here's the crazy part about it. The reason why I feel like, specifically like in America, we struggle with this whole concept is because Americans are literally one of the only cultures that do not have a rite of passage for men.